This is a podcast. The thoughts, views, and comments are just fun. We're just having a good time. Do not take us serious. Do not get offended. And if you do get offended, we are sorry in advance because we're just having fun on the podcast and trying to make entertainment for all. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the show. Yes, we are back live with the Marcy Diamond Show. I'm Ras Mixx here with my good friend Kinshok. Marcy Diamond is away on business, but we need to keep the show going. We need to keep the show on the road for everybody who loves to see us. So we are back live. We'll be back probably next week with Marcy, or we'll probably be back later this week with Marcy. It all depends. So, how are you doing tonight, Kinshok?
I'm okay.
That's it.
Air quality could be better.
You know, okay. Let's talk about it. We're in the Midwest, right? Air quality is terrible right now in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Illinois. It's all bad. Why are people still going outside at work to smoke cigarettes in this mess? You know, people are truly addicted. Are you going outside to smoke cigarettes in this?
I am.
Ain't you getting enough just going outside? That's all you need and go back in the house because it's smoky as hell right now.
Well, then they won't notice my little wisps out there. But I'm not a heavy smoker anyway, but
it's bad out there. I walked outside after work and there was a guy just smoking a cigarette. I'm like, yo, you have a problem.
Yeah, we do have problems, and it's the fact that we're addicted to nicotine. But I mean, I smoke 2 cigarettes a day.
And my coworkers told me how she used to smoke 2 packs a day.
Yeah, I never understood that.
When I was a kid, I used to hear that and be like, wow, I didn't ever realize like how many in a pack?
20.
So there's only 24 hours in the day. So you're smoking 40 cigarettes in a day.
I know people who smoke a cigarette down to the butt and light another cigarette off of that butt and keep right on smoking.
The buzz is not that good. I went through phases where I was smoking cigarettes, Newports, and shit like that. It's not that good it's not that good.
But people get addicted to. A lot of people are. I'm addicted to the nicotine, I believe, on some level, but I'm addicted to the act of doing it because I will smoke. You can like time when I'm gonna go out for a cigarette, and then I take like 3 puffs off the cigarette, put it out, and then I'm done for like 2 hours. So I'm not a heavy smoker, but I do still smoke, and I think I'm a habitual smoker. Like I'm a habitual drinker. I don't drink all day at work. If I was an alcoholic and I work from home, I'd be drunk 24/7. But hit 4:31, I guarantee you, there's a drink in my hand.
No, it's. Do you plan on quitting anytime soon? Please.
I thought about it. I had quit. I had quit for almost 2 years, and then like something happened, a major life catastrophe, and I just immediately went right back to it.
All right, well, we're gonna work on getting you off those cigarettes because I don't know. I still get amazed.
$11 a pack. I need to quit just for that reason, right?
Yeah, that's a great reason right there. I still get amazed when I see people smoke. I'm like, wow, you still smoke cigarettes in 2023? As much as we know now.
Well, I'm amazed at people that buy them by the carton. I'm like, you spent $110.
That's how much you
just forked over. It's 10 packs in a carton.
I mean, don't you get a deal by buying by the carton? I thought you got like a deal.
Nope. If you do, it's still $100 at least.
Like I said, you got to pass the smoking cigarettes from up until I would say late 90s. You got to pass if you smoke cigarettes. You know, we didn't know too much better, but past that, nah, you need to cut it out. Because I know back in the 80s, you could smoke everywhere. And
yeah, I don't know if you remember, but it used to be in McDonald's. There was little aluminum foil ashtrays on the tables.
Right, in McDonald's. The world was a crazy place. You could smoke everywhere. Like, you used to be able to smoke on the planes,
restaurants,
trains. You had to request non-smoking in a restaurant,
which made absolutely no sense because the smoke is gonna go where the smoke is gonna go. They put up a little partition in a restaurant and think that was gonna stop the smoke from creeping under the doorway. I don't know, But I remember when Denny's had a smoking section.
The one on East Wash.
Hmm.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, because I think that was probably still when I first moved here. It had non-smoking and smoking sections. Because the non-smoke was the section in the back. That's what I remember when I first moved here. It's like, give me the non-smoking because I'm not trying to be out on this shit.
Yeah, but I mean, smoking is still prevalent enough that they have to tell you can't do it on an airplane. Like people disable the smoke alarms or whatever in the bathrooms.
They should go to prison. You should never disable a smoke alarm on a plane. That's just too much. You should go to prison for that.
Well, the only reason that the smoke alarm is there is because of people that want to smoke cigarettes. Because it's not going to do you any good if the plane crashes. If you hear the smoke alarm go off, it's too late.
I mean, but the pilot would know. Oh shit, there's a fire. Let's get this motherfucker down anywhere. Unless you're over the ocean, then you all the way messed up.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, trying to explain to like my kids and stuff, like people will just smoke anywhere. I remember when they actually put the ban on smoking inside, and people were going off, and like after a couple of weeks of it, he's like, "Yo, this is so much better. This is so I'm enjoying my food without cigarette smoke all over the place. This is so much better."
Well, y'all won that one.
You won that one because you can enjoy a meal without cigarette smoke. I mean,
It didn't bother me. I'm the smoker, remember?
it was weird being in the bars with no smoke, going to the club and nobody smoking. But after a while, I was like, yo, this is.
But when you go outside and listen to the people that are smoking, they are talking serious trash about you guys in there.
Hey.
But I'm conflicting on it because I think that people that don't smoke have every right to not have smoke in their spaces.
Yeah, because especially as much as we know about secondhand smoke now, get that away from me.
But and I feel like if you're a smoker and that's the rule, then you got to work a little harder to get you. You can either work a little harder or you can quit. So
and people are quitting, thankfully. We're
yeah,
gonna
a
get
lot of
you.
people are quitting.
We're gonna get you off those cigarettes.
You're not gonna get me off the cigarettes, just like you're not gonna get me on YouTube.
You already own it, so I mean,
I mean, with my own channel.
Hey, you're on here, so you're on here. So let's talk about a little bit of stuff real quick. All right, the story that doesn't seem to want to die. Mariah Mills is now claiming to be pregnant by Zion Williams.
I'm very confused.
She's claiming that she's pregnant. She posted an IG post where it said Junior or Zarina. It was something crazy, like a girl version of Zion.
Okay.
He needs to get a restraining order. Because this is ridiculous.
Isn't this the...
Rex says, thank God I've been over 10 years. I quit smoking cigarettes.
Congratulations. I hope to join you maybe someday. This is the Twitter fight we talked about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's still going. She is still going. She hasn't stopped. They banned her Twitter, so now she's on IG and TikTok posting about this. She allegedly got a tattoo of his name on her face. Let me see if I can find that.
Why would you get a face tattoo? Especially somebody's name.
But she is not stopping. What can he do to get her to stop? Can he do anything? Can he pay her off? Is that legal? Because this is downright harassment now.
Well, he can sue her for harassment.
Will they take him serious?
I have no idea. Where is he? What state is he in?
He's in New Orleans. He's in Louisiana now because he plays there.
He'd have to get a really nice judge, but what state is she in?
I'm not sure because he's always flying her out. So,
because he might have to sue her in the state that she's in.
So here's her allegedly getting a tattoo. I don't think it's real though. I doubt it's real. Because they never show the actual tattoo, and she got to show off her booty, of course.
Well, it's a little hard to hide.
It don't sit right. It's like all up on her back. I mean, I know
Is
some
it
women.
is it hers actually all hers or is it
No, that's definitely not
enhanced?
hers. It's all enhanced. I mean, you can see from the. Let me bring up the other picture. I mean, looking at the picture, you can tell it's highly. I mean, she like it's everything's sitting up like too perfect. It's sitting up too high. Like I'm pretty sure if you took off her bra, them things would just sit right there. They wouldn't move at all.
I'm sorry.
Am I wrong?
That was a bad image to put in my head with that picture up there.
That's a
So,
bad image. I mean,
well, okay, for me, it's a bad image.
no,
Given
because they
what you
just,
were talking about, not that that's a bad thing, but I'm just like, okay, whatever. Yeah, well, I wonder if women that are actually built like this are upset when women do this to them.
you know where women are actually built like that. You know where they at?
No,
Houston in Africa. That's where women are built like that. All right. Houston women are the
congratulations, Houston and Africa, I guess.
Houston women are the thickest women in the United States. I mean, let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. Let me know if I'm wrong, but from what I've seen, Houston are the thickest women. And like when I'm on Twitter and like some girl posts a picture, I'm like, God damn, she's thick. And I'm like, let me look at her profile. Of course, it's like Houston. Like every time I was like, yo. Rex says, I've seen her videos. I'm with you on this. Yo, she does the work. She does ghetto gaggers. I don't know if you know what ghetto gaggers
I
is.
do not, and I have a sneaking suspicion if I want to keep my chicken down, I don't want to know.
It's pretty much where it's white guys bringing a black girl and they demean the shit on by like just abusing their face, like just jamming all in their mouth, trying to make them choke. That's why make them gag, and then they slap them around, throw powder and ketchup on them and stuff. What up, Rob? We talking about ghetto gaggers. I'm pretty sure you're
Hey,
familiar with
right.
that.
Uh, I knew I didn't want to know what that was.
So that's what she does, and that's she doesn't
But
do.
that should tell you that should have told him something about her.
He's young and he just sees a big ass and some big titties, and he's like, "Yo, I'm going for it."
He's like in his 20s, right?
Yeah, he's like 21, 22.
And isn't she in her 30s?
Yeah,
But she seems to have some serious self-esteem issues.
you know what it is though? He was paying her 100,000 a month,
But
and
people don't say they're pregnant. It's not about the money.
no, no,
That's to try to hold on to a connection to that person. She's got some kind of attachment to him.
you know what I think it is? Is it might be a little bit of attachment, but she started this, social media attack on him, and she's gotten so much fame out of it. Like her OnlyFans is probably in the millions right now, and they said that she's like the most searched person on Pornhub now. So she's like, "Yo, this is bringing me money from other sources. I'm popping right now. So why not keep it going? Why not show me getting a fake tattoo? Why not post that I'm allegedly pregnant by Zion?" So
Because
she's cashing in.
doesn't that affect her like subscriptions and things when they find
No,
out it's all fake?
we talking about men. You're talking about horny men. We're talking about horny men. They don't care. They know they know it's probably not real, but they still finna check out that OnlyFans.
I don't know. That might be part of it, but I think she's got because of the pregnancy thing. I think she's got some kind of attachment to this young man because that's the way that somebody tries to hold on because once you have a kid with somebody, you're connected to that person for the rest of your life. Not just till they turn 18, but for the rest of their lives. You got weddings, you got graduations, you got birth announcements. You're gonna run into that person. I can't name the number of times I've had to see my ex-husband since my kids turned 18. But I mean, and she probably brought the pregnancy test off of the internet.
No, I've somebody on Twitter said if you get a pregnancy test and put it in tomato, you would get a positive test.
I don't know about. Let's see.
We had
Tomatoes are acidic, right?
they're very acidic.
I'm trying to do some science here, and it's not sciencing very well.
I don't know. That's just something I heard, but it's
Yeah, because apparently, if you use Orange Crush on a COVID test, you'll get a positive. But don't ask. I saw it on.
well, some people believe you put water on a COVID test, you get a positive. So,
Well, given the state of water in America, it might actually be a true positive.
well, we're not talking about Flint water. I'm sorry. Anybody from Detroit? Anybody from Michigan? I'm sorry.
But I mean, even if you, I don't know that she would know to put it in a tomato. I've never heard that. But you can just buy pregnancy tests off the internet. Pregnant women just sell them.
Sounds to me if she might need to see a doctor or a psychiatrist. She's scamming. I think it might be a little bit of a. I think it started out as, I can't believe you doing this to me. I loved you. That type of thing. Now it's like, I think now it's getting to the Lord where it's like, the more I post, the more attention, and the more she's addicted to the attention now.
I don't
Because
know. I think maybe it sounds desperation to me. But
I understand desperation, but she's still bringing in subscribers to her OnlyFans, and her Pornhub is jumping off, and she's getting views, and she gets a little bit from that, and probably a little bit from this and that. TikTok, our IG's jumping because everybody wants to see what she's gonna say next. That's why she's probably going over the board with it by saying she's pregnant. If people stop watching, I'm pretty sure she'll shut up. I'm pretty sure if people start reporting on it, she wouldn't say anything. Just like the old Simpsons song, just don't look. People steady looking, and she's steady going.
But where is she gonna grow a baby?
In her body.
Where? There's nowhere left.
I don't know. What's the effect of having a baby on all that surgery?
I have no idea. That's why I asked the question. Because
will it make it thicker? Will she get thicker?
I don't know. I would suspect she would have to have some of it removed. But because there's nowhere for her body to naturally grow, like her boobs to get bigger, because I don't know how much of her actual breast material is left. Because don't they put that like inside? I'm not sure how plastic surgery goes. I probably need it, but
I don't know how it goes either nowadays today. Because
your hips naturally get bigger, your butt gets bigger, but she doesn't seem to have enough skin left to allow any stretching to happen. I don't understand it. I don't understand the logistics of it. But I do not think it would be a good idea for this woman to have a child, not only with this guy, but with anybody, because she seems to have some serious issues.
Oh, I agree. So she doesn't. I doubt she's pregnant. Honestly, I doubt she's pregnant. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you use the Google how to fake a pregnancy test, there's probably a long laundry list of items way to do it. So she probably looked it up and was like, "Yeah, I'm finna shock him with this one." Because how do because this all started with like a month ago,
something like that.
It's been like a month. So all of a sudden, I'm pretty sure that this has been over a month. So now she's just gonna call she's pregnant.
Well, that would be about how long it would take.
Mariah Mills is just trying to get paid. The porn stars not getting paid like that. You're right. They aren't. They did the big like we said before on here. The big moment was during COVID, and they were cashing in. Marcy even tell you Marcy was making big money during COVID. She made big money, but now it's starting to slow down, and everybody's money getting low. Not low, but it's not as much as they used to.
It's dropping back to normal rate.
Yeah, normal rate, normal. Because I found
because people had to go back to work, and
they had the disposable income. Because I just had money stacking on top of money. Because you wasn't driving nowhere, you wasn't eating out because no place was open. You had to go to the grocery store get food, and you didn't want to be in there long, so you wasn't there doing no real shopping. So you just stacked money, and you had a lot of disposable income. So he's like, let me go ahead and put this $5 for his OnlyFans real quick and see what they talking about on there. Oh, this is nice.
Let me see, hers is only $10. I'll pay the $10. I ain't doing nothing. This is
Your
my entertainment.
experience was very different than mine.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I pay for a couple. I got a free version of. I got a free trial of Marcy's. That's how we. That's how she got on the show.
Well, see, I think I did because I've always had my groceries delivered, and for like a month, I couldn't get them delivered, so I actually had to go to the store. And so I don't shop with a list, and I'm usually hungry when I go to the store. So all my money was going to food. I had like peanut butter crackers, stuff that I never buy sitting around the house. Plus, I had my dad here with me, so
Oh yeah, you did have your dad there for a while.
yeah.
I don't know. Let us know what you think in the comments. Does this is she pregnant? Do you think she's faking? Is she just trying to cash in? Because she's cashing in right now. She's cashing in, and I'm pretty sure there's other ballers, NBA players, NFL players trying to fly her out and see what it's about.
Oh,
Because
that's
that's how
so
they are.
disgusting.
That's how they are.
That is so disgusting.
What? They trying to follow behind?
I don't understand the male brain and how it works. So I'm just gonna leave it at that
Horny
because
men
I don't
don't
want to.
understand. Horny men don't understand how the brain works. It's
No, but I
it's
mean, if one guy has a pretty girlfriend, why is it that the other guys in his peer group or whatever is like, oh, I wonder what she's like. I want to get with her. That's your friend's girlfriend. What are you doing?
women do the same
But
thing.
I was just about to say, but women do the same thing
Trust me,
because
I've seen it.
if there's a man that nobody is interested in and a woman takes interest in him, everybody wants all the other women want to know what has he got? What does she see in him? Do he have money? No, he don't have looks. No, he don't have a nice car. What is it about him? They it's weird. And so I'm just like, but with men, it's obvious what they want to know. It's like, oh, she's fine. Let's see what I bet she's good in bed or whatever. But women are kind of different because it's there. You could see the same man every week. And if some woman sit down and had lunch with him one day, the next week, all the other women gonna be like, what's going on over there? Why she interested in him? What did he do? What does he got? And I'm like, leave him
Ross
alone.
said, "Ain't no
You
fun."
weren't paying him no attention.
Ross said, "It ain't fun. The homies can't have none." Hey, say what you want about that. I have a
I'm not
question.
gonna.
Okay, this is kind of dealing with what happened in Chicago with the mom and son. And somebody tweeted this tweet. It said, "We're not scared. We're just not defending no random women in case we get hurt." And she says, "So you agree? You're scared of men as well." Now, I kind of see both sides of this, where I'm not getting in the middle of two people arguing, or I'm gonna stop this because it's gonna get out of hand. I can see both sides of that,
Uh,
especially somewhere like Chicago where you just don't know, or anywhere you really don't know. Because a
the
lot of white
least you
guys
could
have.
do is call 911. That's the least you could do. Even if you don't get involved, go outside and call the cops. I don't know about how responsive they are,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
but at
They
least you
gonna
did
come and arrest
something.
everybody.
Well, then make sure you leave the area before they get there. Dial 911 on your way, walking away. Your
Like
phone
if
will
you see
work just
two,
as well over there.
because it's different. Because if you see two men arguing and fighting, you stand back and let them finish what they got to finish. Because if you get in the middle of that, there ain't there's no point. But like a man and a woman arguing, I can see both sides. Where like, look, I'm trying to go home to my family. I'm not getting involved in that madness because, especially domestic violence.
Yeah, because you could really get hurt getting in a domestic case. But that was kind of obvious that wasn't a domestic
Yeah,
case.
but I don't know. Like when you first see like these dudes is cowards, just gonna sit there and let that dude do that. But that
Maybe
old
just
male,
grab her and get her out of the way. Don't respond to him at all. Just kind of grab her and pull her out or something. I don't know. I would have ran and I would have called the police, but I would have ran.
Rod said, "I ain't Superman. Sorry."
And I don't blame you for not wanting to be Superman. Who knows who got kryptonite these days?
But like I said, I mean, sometimes it don't take much. All it takes is, all right, y'all need to chill. Sometimes all it takes.
He wouldn't have responded to that because I couldn't hear what she was saying. I don't know if she was like smarting off at him or but he apparently didn't want to hear whatever it was she was saying. But she didn't seem to be aggressive in any way.
I'm just saying in general, not just that situation, but like any situation. You out and you see two people going at it.
Yeah, nowadays it's best to stay out of it. It really is. It's sad, but it's the truth. Because you don't know what's going on, and especially if it's a domestic violence situation. If he's hitting her, she could have something in her purse and shoot you because you touched her man. I'm like, he was just beating you up.
Rob put the peace sign and the guy running. I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's just like if you see two people fighting and you see that the guy's obviously knocked out. You step in, okay, man, he's had enough. Okay. So it doesn't go too far where you can kill a man, but you step in like he's had enough. He's out, man. He's out. Let him be. Let him live. Like, do you wait till the guy knocks out a woman and then say stop it? Like, all right, she's had enough. Because
they always say down that easy though. So
because they always say, when a woman's beating on a man, nobody says anything until he hits back. Now it's, oh, stop. Do you stop it right away when she's hitting on him? That needs to start happening. Like if you see a woman beating on a man, what needs to
start happening is everybody keep their hands to themselves.
I mean, perfect world.
Perfect
world.
I don't even think that's a perfect world. I think that's just a normal world, and we're not living in normal times.
Every country's messy. People try to act like, it's only in America. Like they show clips from other countries where they do way worse. Way worse. Rod says, you see how he hit her? Oh no, that's crazy because I'm trying to think if I was in that situation, if I had been in the chicken joint.
Wasn't he wearing saggy pants?
He's wearing saggy skinny jeans.
Somebody behind him could have pulled his pants down real quick and made him fall.
No, that wouldn't have worked. I don't know. You in that situation. And then somebody was like, when she hit him, so you heard a woman say, he told you. Like, it's just all bad. Like, everybody in the restaurant's at fault. The people behind the counter weren't saying the goddamn thing. They was just frying the chicken. Like, I don't see nothing. My name is Willis. My name is Bennett.
Number 137. This is why I order my food to be delivered.
I don't think that would have went down to Harold's, though. I don't think that would have went down to Harold's. That wouldn't have went down to Harold's chicken. Because that was nuts.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know Harold's chicken? We need to make a road trip then. Let me know. We're going to make a road trip and go get you some Harold's. All right?
Don't see.
You sit in the car while I go in and get it, okay?
Is that safe?
Yeah, he had the spirit of Ike Turner. I said he had the Ike Turner shit in him. Like, and I've read somewhere that he allegedly has a history of domestic violence too, because you could tell he does. Because the way he just no hesitation just swung on her, like that's definitely past experience coming up.
We went to Jake's in Milwaukee, and I was scared to leave my daughter-in-law in the car. It's like she might get carjacked while we in here getting corned beef.
No, but they got Harold's in good locations. You don't gotta go to the hood to find it. They all over Chicago.
Yeah, we'll work.
Let me know in the comments if you've been. Let me know in the comments if you've been to Harold's Chicken. So we're gonna, get Kinshok to go. All right, so let's get into the main story. Cardi B and Offset. How long have they been together? Let me check out. Hold on 1 second.
Talk amongst yourself. Idea. I didn't even know she was married. Well, that's not true. I think I did know she was married. I was just surprised. And she's actually legit married.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they are married. Okay.
Okay.
They met in 2016. Their relationship started in 2017. They secretly tied the knot on September 20th, 2017. And he proposed on stage later to make it seem like they wasn't already married. Rex says, I was raised around domestic violence and it's completely wrong. Yes, it is completely wrong. It is. So, throughout this marriage that they have had, there's been a lot of rumors of Offset cheating, and he actually was caught cheating. Was he caught or was he allegedly caught cheating?
I have no
I don't
idea.
know if
I
he was
know there was an
confirmed.
accusation at one point.
Yeah, there's always been accusations of him doing this, him doing that. And now it comes out that um, Offset sent out a tweet. Was it a tweet or Instagram? He posted on social media. Let's just say that because I have it in my phone. Hold on. I think I erased it. God damn it. Well, he posted on social media about him, his wife cheating on him. I can't find nothing right now.
Well, I don't know.
All right. Well, so anyway, he posted on social media that his wife cheated on him. And on gang, you know how I get down to some of that matter. And Cardi B has been really playing up to it too. Ras says I like to get smacked in the bed. So, do you think Cardi B got her cheat back after all these years? Is getting your cheat back the way to get back at your boyfriend or husband?
The answer to your second question is no. I don't know. I don't. She doesn't strike me as that type of person because she doesn't strike me as somebody that holds her cards close to her chest. If she's got something to say about what you did, she gonna say it. And if she plans to do something about it, I think she'd just come out and say it. Okay, let me see. Let me show you what I'm gonna do to you. I think she would say something like that. She doesn't strike me as the type to just, you
She's
know,
yeah, she don't like she's gonna hold back what her intentions
not
are.
at all.
And first, I'll say that Cardi B is a fan of the show. She has watched our show before and gave it a thumbs up. Like everybody should be doing right now, give it a thumbs up. Like Cardi B did watch the show. We got proof of it. She watched the show, gave it a thumbs up. So we are fans of Cardi B, but we gotta talk about this. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, like you said, like she probably did something to make him think that. And now that it's all around, she's like playing up to it because after he allegedly got caught cheating, he put up a post on social media that said, or the picture of him and said, I miss my granny, I miss my grandma. And she did the same thing like today or yesterday. She put a post and said, I miss my grandma.
Now she does strike me as the type of person that if she didn't do it, she would, or like maybe she went to lunch with somebody and let her picture get taken or something. And he's like, "What's up with this?" I don't know. You tell me. I could see her doing something like
Yeah,
that.
it was being
I could
petty.
see her. I could see
Like
her
being
doing
petty
something.
about it. Like,
Yeah,
what,
but
you can have friends, I can have friends too, that type of thing. And
right.
now he's sitting there like, God damn it, this motherfucker.
And but now it's messing around in her head. I mean, in his head, not in her head, in his head. Because it's not rolling off of him like apparently. Because she strikes me as the type of person that said, "Okay, I got two choices. I can deal with this, or I can let him go." And she decided to deal with it. So she's like, "Okay, we just gonna chalk this up and we gonna move on. We gonna be happy." But maybe she did, just say, "Okay." Um, because he might have started accusing her of cheating because he got caught.
Mm.
So everything looks suspect to him. Why was you out last night? I went to get some ice cream. Where the ice cream at? It's in the freezer, fool. Where you think it's at? So he might have just started being suspicious of everything because of what he got caught doing or what was surrounding him. And so she said, "Okay, you want to accuse me of cheating? I'm gonna let me show you what it's about."
Rod said music promotion. I don't know. I don't think Cardi's ever gonna put out a second album. She's living off that first album, and she's still living off of Bodak Yellow. She makes her occasional appearance on, beats on, she jumps on other people's songs and make a hit, and then she's living off of that. Because that song with her and Glorilla, I still play. That's in all my playlists. That is a banger. My favorite line of hers is like, I stay on that bitch mind. I got condos in that bitch head. That is a classic line. Rex says it's not right in the kids' eyes. Don't they have a child together? They have one child together. So, I mean, people don't. I mean, they're big. I mean, they don't really think about the kids for some reason in these situations. They don't really think about their kids, which is nuts. But hey, they don't. They're being honest.
Until it all starts to have to be pulled apart. That's when they'll start to think about it. You get this house, I get that house. What are we going to do about the child? Are you going to pay me child support? Am I going to pay you child support? When am I going to give it? That's when it dawns on them what this effect is having on the child, because now the child's life is in shambles. But you're right. Most people don't think about the effect it's going to have on children.
Rod says Beyonce Lemonade sold millions is fake news. Has it been proven that it was fake that Jay-Z cheated? Has that been proven fake? Because if it has, what was Solange beating him in the elevator over? We all remember that.
I remember, but I have no idea that she's slightly unhinged too. Sorry, but she seems a little.
No, he made Cranes in the Sky. It was like one of my top 5 songs ever. So
I really, I don't know. I just wonder why these people's lives are so much more important. Let's go interview Frank down the street.
Nobody cares about Frank down the street. It's not that it's important. It's just that
because everyday people do the same things every day. Why is it so?
Because you know why? Because we're podcasters, and this is what people want to talk about. This is what people want to hear about.
Okay.
Plain and simple.
Fair enough.
If we can get 1 million views about talking about Frank down the street, I'll be at that motherfucker house every day. What's up, Frank? What you up to? We're taking notes. Oh, you putting extra sugar in the coffee today, Frank? Okay, I'm talking about that. But nobody cares about Frank. Nobody cares about.
Talk about starting beef. Start putting on there some stuff about some people around your neighborhood. You might catch it then. But
you got people want to hear about this. They don't really care about us, but they want to care about what we're talking about. I mean, we can come in and talk about what we do on a daily basis. Like, this shit boring. get into the
especially
shit.
Me. But I don't know. I guess I don't know. I can't call it because I don't know what he did. But she doesn't seem like the type of person to do that kind of get back.
And I think if she was to cheat, it would be out there. Like, she'd be out in the open with it just to shit all over him. I need some investors for my wooden football stuff about that wooden submarine. So is there ever a time where getting your cheat back good?
I guess it depends on the dynamic of your relationship. And by that, I mean the toxicity of it. Because if you don't have a toxic relationship, if your partner cheats, you're just going to leave. You're just going to be like, I found you. I'll find somebody else. I don't need this. But if you're in a very toxic relationship, yeah, I can see that happening. Trying to one-up each other or, and that just, because they're too invested in the toxicity to understand that they just need to leave each other alone. Who's that other couple that you was talking about? The one where they was on the some podcast together or something, and she brought up being pregnant or something. I don't know. They found her on the reality show.
That sounds familiar.
Where the girls was fighting.
Oh, God damn
I
it.
think his name is
Blueface and
Yeah,
Blueface and Krishan.
yeah.
That's the most
a
toxic.
toxic relationship.
That's the most toxic. Yeah, I'm shocked. It's been a what? Wait a minute. There's been no news of them lately.
Better check. Make sure
Something's gonna happen tomorrow. I promise you. Mark my words. Something's gonna come up tomorrow. I'm gonna send you a text as soon as it come up, because it's been a week and there's been no Blueface and Krishan news. That's rare.
That's a toxic relationship, and that they're so invested in the toxicity that they cannot or will not leave each other because of what the dynamic they're locked into.
Because I'm pretty sure they try to leave each other, and it don't work. They announce, I'm done with her, I'm breaking up with her, and they seen out the next day out together. They on Instagram live together. You know what I'm saying? It's nuts. Like, they are going to end up killing each other. I mean,
please don't say that.
I'm not gonna say that. Take that back,
because I don't want that to happen. But that's where relationships like that can go, and they can get there very quickly.
Okay, does a relationship like that ever get to the point where it's like, you know what, I'm done with this nonsense, and she's like, I'm done with this nonsense, and they just be together and be a normal couple? Have you ever seen a toxic relationship turn around and just become a regular relationship? Is that ever possible?
I like to hope it's possible. I've never seen it happen, but I like to hope it's possible, because I think the underlying thing because I think they really do care about each other, but I don't think they know why. And that's important, to know why you care about your partner, why you love your partner, why you are interested in your partner.
I think they don't. I think it's that, and the fact that they both have so much trauma and drama in their life that they probably want to make it work. They both of them can't figure out why we can't get this to work, because they have so much trauma and past experiences, and because her mom was a crackhead. She had to raise her brother and sister, and Blueface mom is kind of out there, and she wants to be a celebrity now, so she's making posts about how she got, she turned down Shaq and played another, it's just nuts. It's just nuts all around them. And then her dad was trying to fight Blueface, and Blueface knocked him out. And she actually fought his mom before and beat up her mom and sister. Like, it's just the craziest relationship ever.
Well, they will never heal from their trauma because those around them in their orbit won't let them. They won't even let them acknowledge their trauma. They want them to continue to think that dynamic and those actions are normal. Because if you're surrounded with stuff like that and you try to heal yourself, they will try to pull you right back into it. And when you try to pull yourself out and you say, I am not, you set up boundaries and you say, I'm not dealing with this, they'll turn on you.
And I don't think that Cardi B and Offset are that bad as Blueface and Krishan.
No.
They don't come off as, they come off like a regular relationship, but there's a little bit of toxicity where, he kind of cheated before, but it hasn't been much news of him doing anything since then.
Is he as famous as she is?
He's part of Migos. Yeah, he's super famous. Yeah, he's famous.
Okay, so
I
take that off the table.
They're like a ghetto version of Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Okay, well,
I mean, let's keep it real, because she's super popular like Beyonce. He's a rapper, well-known rapper. If you're in the rap, you know him. Because some people be like, that's Beyonce's husband. I'm like, you better put some respect on Jay-Z's fucking name. Don't be disrespecting Jay-Z like that.
I have to agree with you on that one. I will agree with you on that one.
But like, some people are not familiar with Jay-Z, but they know Beyonce. Some people are familiar with Cardi B, but they don't know Offset.
That would be, I fall into that category. I know her, but I didn't know him. I don't know. Maybe they're just having a rough time right now.
Shit, Cardi B was in Fast and Furious. I mean, her acting wasn't the best, but she was in there. She was in
the first one?
No, 9. She was in part 9.
Oh, I didn't see 9. So, but now I will go watch it.
She was okay. You probably seen her. You just didn't know it was her. When
No, I
Dom.
haven't seen 9.
Oh, okay.
So I
When you see the chick with the strong accent talking, that's her.
I would keep an eye out.
No, you know it's her as soon as she come on the screen. Like, oh shit. Cardi B is fine as hell. I'm sorry, Offset. She is fine as hell. Like,
She is very pretty, very pretty, and I think she's a very real type person. I don't get that that's something that her publicist typed up and said this is how you're going to portray yourself, because she's just consistent wherever she is. I mean, I saw her like interview Bernie Sanders, and that was the most hilarious interview I ever saw. But I mean, she was asking legitimate questions, but she was asking them in a Cardi B way. So
I mean, she's one of the people like you want to hang with, that you like be at, VIP having drinks with Cardi B. It sound like it'd be one of the best nights you ever had. There's a few on that short list, like her, Rihanna, Jill Scott, because of course I love Jill Scott. They seem like you'll have a great time with them. She'll probably drink you under the table.
me,
I don't know. I don't know. I know somebody could drink you under the table, but I don't talk to her no more.
that's because she drinks that.
You don't even know who I'm talking about. You don't know who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about her.
Oh,
I'm talking about somebody from past.
Oh,
She
okay.
drank me under the table one time and it shocked the shit out of me.
Well, if they can drink you under the table,
And this is when I was
they'll probably give
drinking.
me a run for my money.
This is when I was really drinking too, and I was like, God damn, I'm done. She's like, you giving up already? I was like, this ain't right. This is not right. She was only like 5'2" or 3. She drunk me on the table. I don't know. So that's the big news. I mean, like I said, is getting your cheat back the way to go?
I don't think so, and I don't think that's what she did. I think, like I said, she might have, gave the appearance of something.
Yeah, because she's being super petty about it, because she's not coming out and saying no, it didn't happen. You guys need to stop these rumors. She's like playing into it. She got on a Twitter space and was singing, "I should have cheated." Like, and I'm sure Offset's going through it right now. Like, God damn it, man. Why are you playing with me? I'm sure he's going through it.
And that may be the point.
Yeah,
That may be the whole point.
That is the point. If she cheated or not, she's not going to tell him, come out and say it. Because I don't.
No, I think if she did cheat, she would have told him, or she would have made it obvious. I don't think she would. If that was the route she was going to go, I don't think she would have tried to hide it. I think she would have. That would have been her mic drop. It would have been like, okay, boom, I did, dude. Now I'm leaving you. I think that's the way she would have handled it if she was going to cheat.
But like right now, she's just playing it up for everybody.
Right? Did I? Did you cheat on me? I don't know. Did I? And then just walk away. So I think she's just messing with his head. I don't think she did nothing. I think she feels like he deserves that for whatever he put her through.
I don't think she would just say that and walk away from him. I'm pretty sure they're having conversations.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know their dynamic. I don't know their relationship. I don't know what holds them together. I don't know what makes her care about him.
Is there any celebrity couple that is couple goals that you want to be a couple like? Barack and Michelle? I think every couple has issues that you don't really, you have no idea about. Like,
exactly.
What issues do you think he's probably having with each other? Rocky needs to stop smoking those Newports.
That question really messed me up. I can't
like what couple have you seen? Like, it's all like fake, imaginary TV couples.
I would have to, if I had to guess, I'd say Dolly Parton and her husband, I don't even know his name. So that means that she's kept him out of the limelight
Oh
for a
Lord.
long, long time. So um I can't think of
Did you ever want a family like the Cosby Show?
no.
Me either.
I always
People
found them fake and phony.
I always hated how she used to always check them so much. Like, damn, man, say something. You can't eat this. Tell me what I can eat. I know my blood pressure high. I'm gonna have this fucking sandwich. Get out of my face. Now I'm gonna eat. I'm not eat two of them because you saying something. I don't know, man. I'm just hard headed.
Yeah, you sound like some people I know.
No, but if I know my blood pressure's high. I know what I should be doing, but I'm gonna do what I need to do. But don't be in my face talking about get the sandwich out your. I mean, if I eat three of these motherfuckers right in front of you.
Yeah. I never understood the dynamic of how there was a doctor and a lawyer in the house, but everybody was always at home for dinner.
That's
Then I,
TV. That's TV magic.
exactly. That's why I found them fake and phony. I was like, ain't no way she gonna be out of court by before 5 o'clock. And he was an obstetrician, wasn't he?
No, he was obstetrician.
OBGYN.
Yeah. I wanted my dad to be like Uncle Phil. I never got okay. I'm be honest. I was never really a big Fresh Prince fan. I thought Will was too over the top and corny sometimes, so I never got too deep into the show. I was always a Martin fan. I love Martin. I've seen every single episode of Martin, but I never watched every episode of Fresh Prince.
I see. I thought. Well, I agree. He was over the top, but that was the point to me. I thought that was the point of the show. Is that Will Smith was over the top. I thought that his character that was supposed to be the point of the show. And Martin, I couldn't get into that because I didn't like the way he necessarily talked to his girlfriend or wife or whatever she was supposed to be. I just didn't care for it.
George Jefferson and Wheezy, was that a couple's goals?
I picked Fred Sanford. I picked Fred Sanford over George Jefferson. I mean, yeah. I'm coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming home.
You big dummy.
Yeah,
Sanford Son's an underrated show. Everybody's talking about Good Times. Good Times was no. Sanford and Son was the show to watch.
Good Times was just like my life on TV. But okay, I was a little bit about that. I didn't live in the projects and nothing.
No, because I would always watch Good Times. I was like, okay, so they're in the projects, right? They're supposed to be super poor. But the kids always had new outfits on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like every episode they had some new outfit. They always had something new. They had a lot for people who were super poor. They always took the,
But see, I took that to mean that they were working people living in the projects, not people on welfare living in the projects. Working people that lived in the projects had a little bit more. Now, not a lot, but they had more. They had more than the people that was like getting welfare and food stamps and all that stuff.
No, because James is the only person who worked. And like, baby, I found a job that's gonna pay me $4 an hour. I'm like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? That's what always.
I don't know. Watching it now, yeah, but watching it then, that was quite a bit of money.
Every time he's like, baby, I just found a good job. It's gonna pay me $5 an hour. And I'm like, God damn, you gonna raise a family, this family with 3 kids with $5. What do you do? Like, dog, go rob somebody. Do something.
I remember their rent was probably $12. So
and I used to get jealous. Like they like, what's for dinner, baby? Well, I made some cornbread, some pork chops, some cabbage, some this, and we got a cake for dessert. I'm like, hold on now. How is these people eating this nice meal? He only paid $4.50 an hour. They eating like kings.
Cause they wasn't buying cake mixing for that. She was making the cake from scratch, because flour was only 10 cents a bag.
They killed off James, and that was racist. No, James wanted to be off the show. James got tired of what's his name? Dynamite. He got tired of him.
Yeah.
He got tired of JJ.
Yeah, that was a contract dispute, and he walked off.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. But like I used to that I can never get into it because like they were doing too much for people living in the Chicago projects. You know?
Yeah, but you have to remember, everybody living in the projects wasn't on welfare. There was just working poor people.
Yeah, and if you was in the projects and you was doing better than everybody else, people would rob you. That was the thing. This is
Yeah, and they was
Chicago.
constantly talking about being robbed. They was constantly worried about being robbed. But here's the thing: if you break into my house and steal my flour, that's what I'm saying. They didn't have like a whole lot of material stuff. Like they had clothes, but if you break into the house and steal somebody's clothes, you got to know somebody that's going to be able to fit them. So if they had, because I remember like the episode where they got a TV or something.
Oh yeah.
And they was very worried about somebody breaking in and stealing it. And you keep the door locked and da-da-da. They was very worried about that because that was like a luxury that other people didn't have. But like you talk about, oh yeah, we're gonna have pork chops, and pork chops wasn't, $9 a pound back then. You get a pork chop on your plate today, you better thank your lucky stars because it probably cost you $7.
No, but it was just, they always had these extravagant dinners. Well, big soul food dinners, sweet potatoes, mac and cheese, cabbage. It's like, wait a minute. They were eating.
But if you think about the ingredients, she wasn't buying the canned sweet potatoes. She was peeling them and boiling them all day. Remember, she didn't have no job.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay.
But sweet potatoes don't cost that much now. You thinking about it in terms of like that's luxury. That's not luxury. Sweet potatoes are not a luxury. Cabbage is not a luxury.
Okay, but here's what I'm saying. Okay, here's what I'm saying. You got 3 kids, 2 adults. You're in the projects. James is a lot of times out of work. The rent is late. Kids got new clothes every 5 minutes. JJ has painting supplies out the ass. He's painting pictures like left and right. You know what I'm saying? It was something when you at that level, something has to give. You can't have all that. Like even now, like you can go and eat extravagant meals every day, but you're not gonna be able to pay for your, internet bill. You know what I'm saying? Something's got to give. So what I'm saying is like they would have you don't have a car, but it was what, the 70s. You in Chicago, you got transportation out the ass, so you good for that. So something had to give where, okay, the kids gonna have nice clothes and we can get our clothes cleaned and everything. We still have a house to live in. You're not gonna be able to afford these meals that they was having. I mean, I'm just thinking, maybe I'm overthinking it. It's TV. But it always took me out of, belief because they'd be, oh, we so poor. And JJ come out with some brand new bell-bottom outfit dancing and shit. Like, oh, wait a minute. Your rent is due, but JJ has his new suit, bell-bottom suit on.
Well, I can understand your argument about that, but I'm telling you, those meals that you think are extravagant are not, because my family, there was 5 of us, and I could buy a bag of like chicken thighs or chicken quarters or whatever for $3.99, and it was a 5-pound bag. You might have to eat chicken for 6 days out of the week, but that's a bargain that you get $4 for 5 pounds of meat.
Yeah, it was a bargain, but that's a whole hour of his pay.
That might be true, but hey, but then you getting cabbage for 19 cents. I remember when cabbage was 19 cents a pound. You could get a good sized cabbage for like 40 cents. So I mean, and maybe they was getting subsidies. Maybe they was getting food stamps. I don't know. But I didn't think that much into that one. I didn't really like Good Times because it was like, okay, short of being in the projects, this is just my life on TV. So I don't want to hear about it.
All right, with
I
that,
just walk in the living room.
With that, we're gonna end the show. I want to thank y'all for watching. Let me know what y'all think about Good Times and was it real? I mean, it wasn't realistic because it was TV, but what was y'all thoughts on Good Times? Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Thanks for all the love y'all give us, and we're gonna be trying to give all the love right back, like giving y'all more shows, more days a week, and all that good stuff. Kinshok, anything you want to say before we shut it down?
Nope.
Marcy, we love you. We'll see you next time on the show. We can't wait to have you back. And that is it. See you guys next time.